But of course, it remains a growing concern. This is due to that many people are not really aware of what human trafficking entails. There's some of the cases goes unreported. That is why the Namibian Police Women Network in Kavango East undertook a crime prevention operation at the same time, conducted awareness on human trafficking and its consequences, just to explain to the community on how to detect human trafficking, probably, so that these cases can be reported. So the awareness targeted the school children at some of the identified schools and also some of the community. And from their response, not many people are aware of what human trafficking is. So some were asking questions like, but these people, we sometimes receive calls and then people are looking for employment, and if we employ them, is it wrong or what? So it's not really, people are not really well aware. But probably once the awareness is conducted and everybody is aware, we will begin to see some of these cases picking up.
Could you briefly explain how trafficking operates as an organized crime in Namibia? What makes it particularly difficult to identify and rescue victims, especially in rural and remote areas?
Yeah, trafficking is an organized crime. It's simply because it involves a chain of people. It is planned in another country, but it's taking place in another country. So what happens is someone close to you, either a parent or an auntie, sister, gets to recruit. In most cases, they will paint lies like you need to go, there's an employment opportunity somewhere where you will get this much. And with that, the people willingly offer to go. It's only when they reach that side, then they realize that, no, something is wrong here. They begin to be exploited. Some are sexually abused. Some are used as slavery. So in rural areas, mostly it's far places. So far farms, sometimes it involves kids, minors are being exploited there. And it's very difficult to detect, because most of the victims are people that are willing to go. A few are forced, of course, but the majority are willingly, they offer to go. And when they reach there, the condition becomes so difficult that they are unable to report to anyone, because they are under duress, or the phones are taken, and even identity or travel documents are taken away from them. So they are threatened, particularly the foreigners. They will be threatened that, if you try anything, I'll call the police to arrest you. So them being in a foreign land, they will remain silent and just suffer silently.
And what measures are currently being taken by law enforcement and the government to combat trafficking and also to protect victims and hold traffickers accountable?
Yes, the actions that are taken with us, there is a combating of trafficking in person act, which is Act 1 of 2018. It stipulates exactly what should be done should someone become a perpetrator, and of course the law will take its course. So whoever is involved in this chain, being the person that initiates, being the ones that transports, and being the ones that harbors also these minors or whoever is trafficked, and where the traffickers himself, once they are caught, the law takes its course, and then they will be brought to book. Also, the capacity building of the police officers or the law enforcement that are dealing with this, and all stakeholders that are involved. And then we also have to increase the awareness, because that is what we realize, that most people really are not aware of human trafficking. We can increase that awareness, And also particularly at the border lines, with Kavango, Hangwena, Zambezi, and also Karas, we are bordering other countries, and that is where mostly Namibia is used as a transit also. So we have to increase the patrols, joint patrol with the neighboring country, so that we can detect some of these traffickers.
Yeah. And just finally, what message would you like to share with Namibians on this World Day Against Trafficking in Persons, especially regarding the role that families, schools, and communities can play in preventing it?
Yes, everyone is affected by trafficking. Hence, it's a call to the masses to come on board and educate one another and report these cases. Like when we went at the schools, teachers need to get involved. They need to teach these kids at a very young age that when someone approaches them and do this, they should already detect that, this is something, this person might take me somewhere or kidnap me or traffic me. So once they know those signs, then they will be able to prevent or report to whoever they can report to. And Namibians also should stop recruiting minors, particularly from the neighboring countries. We have seen these kids, particularly these Angolan kids that are roaming the streets in Namibia. Someone is benefiting from the money that those kids are doing. So we need to report whoever come across someone that is kind of hidden, people that are somehow, because the signs, you can see signs. You see people are kind of withdrawn, some are malnourished, some are kind of hidden in a place and they are not allowed to come out or interact with others. Those are some of the signs. So once the community see those things, they can just easily report to either the teachers, the traditional, being the headman, or any other person who can reach the police, because sometimes the police might not be there where they are, particularly the rural areas, but any person that can be able to reach the police so that we can investigate further.